Satnam, happy Saturday. All right, good to see some of you on already. Happy Saturday. This is Kundalini Yoga with Looney. We have a mantra of the week. Let me just put it in the chat field there. Ek Onkar, Satgur Prasad, Satgur Prasad, Ek Onkar. This is a mantra that is known to help really uplift and create positivity in the mind. Kind of take negative mindset and switch it, bring it into a more positive mindset. So that'll be our mantra of the week. Welcome, everybody. Happy Saturday. Good to see you. We're here every Saturday, with the exception of last Saturday. I took a day off. And we practice Kundalini Yoga together here. This is a community class. I make this available to people so they can make use of this very sacred technology we call Kundalini Yoga. Clear energy blocks, heal physically, emotionally, uplift spiritually, and connect to a higher source of energy and a higher vibrational frequency through this wonderful technology we call Kundalini Yoga. Kundalini Yoga makes use of repetitive movements. It makes use of chanting mantra. It makes use of breath work and meditation in order to bring ourselves into an exalted experience, right? Bring us into the highest experience that we can access at the particular moment. And what's beautiful through a regular practice of Kundalini Yoga, you continue to expand your evolution of consciousness. So through a regular practice of this technology, you start to further and further expand your boundaries of awareness, right? And it's very healing, very powerful technology. So I'd love to know who's on here with me today. Please feel free to put your name into the chat field. We're going to be working with what I call Kundalini Detox. We're going to be doing a Kriya set focused on cleansing the body temple. We have a series of glands and organs and lymph nodes in the body that when we can work to stimulate them, they can cleanse. So we can cleanse the whole inner being. And what that's called is purification, right? When we can purify the body, remove what in Ayurveda they call ama, which is toxins. When we can start to remove toxins from the body becomes purified. And so does the mind, right? We start to become more crisp and clear in our consciousness. We start to expand and connect to higher dimensions of awareness. And so that's what today's Kriya set is going to be doing. It's very practical in the material realm, meaning we're going to be working with a Kriya set that focuses on cleansing the physical body temple. But what you find through doing this Kriya that's focused on cleansing the physical body temple, you will find that through this cleansing and purification process, there's an access to a clearer, crisper mind, clearer, crisper awareness, and connection to divine source, right? It feels like there's less fog connecting you to that higher awareness. All right, so just a couple administrative details before we get started. We're here every Saturday practicing Kundalini Yoga together. This is my little gesture to community to make this technology more accessible. If you are ever inspired to give an energy exchange, you can always donate to me through PayPal under looneyyoga@gmail.com. You can also find me on Square Cash and on Zelly. If you like practicing with me here on YouTube, I teach 4 live classes a week on my platform, on my website, looney.com. The platform's called Yoga Club. And I teach 2 live stream Vinyasa flow classes, one on Tuesday morning at 7 a.m. Pacific and another on Sunday morning at 8:45 a.m. Pacific. So we're practicing flow tomorrow. And then I also teach 2 live Kundalini Yoga classes, one on Monday afternoon at 2 p.m. Pacific and the other on Thursday mornings at 7 a.m. Pacific. What's cool about Yoga Club is there's a myriad of different membership options if you prefer, whether it be just flow or Kundalini or both. I also make the video library accessible to you if you're not necessarily always able to practice with me live. So you can go to looney.com under the Yoga Club classes section and learn more about that. What else do we have? All the music, I run through a program called Yogi Tunes that makes use of copyrighted music. And kind of the most important thing to mention today is the end of the early bird registration rate to join me on my next 40-day meditation journey. So this is my 8th 40-day meditation journey. This is coming full circle. We have been doing 365 days of 40-day meditations. So if you've been on this meditation journey with me from the beginning, know that you are coming full circle through a full year of dedicated practice of 40-day meditation journeys. And if that is the case, I encourage you, and even if you've not been on all 8, if you've been on just 1 or 2, I encourage you to look back and gain awareness to what has transformed, what has changed for you as a result of participating in a regular meditation practice. I imagine the changes are many. So today is the last day to register for my next 40-day meditation journey at the early bird rate. The early bird rate is $55 for 40 days of this beautiful journey together in this wonderful community. Hi, Howard. Hi, Carrie. And this time we're working with in the realm of the Buddha. So we're going to be working with the mantra Om Mani Padme Hum, and we're going to be working with malas. As we chant this mantra, 108 bead malas, we'll also be working with a very powerful book by a Buddhist nun, Pema Chodron, called When Things Fall Apart. So we're using the teachings of the Buddha, we're using a Tibetan Buddhist mantra, we're using a book that resonates with a Buddhist perspective, all focusing on transforming the lens through which we see the world and experience the world. And I think you'll find a lot of transformation takes place during this next 40-day journey. So if you'd like to join me, again, today is the last day to register for the early bird rate of 55. And then tomorrow the rate changes to 60, just a slight raise. And we go live with a 40-day meditation journey starting Wednesday, the 18th, the 19th. And registration closes on that day. So you have up until Wednesday to register, but if you want to get it at a lighter rate, today would be the last day to do that. Hi, Dan. Good to have you. And you can go to caralooney.com under the course registration section to register for that. All right. Good to see everybody on. Hello. Happy Saturday. I look forward to starting the next 40-day meditation journey. And those of you who have not taken one with me, know that, we don't meet every day. We meet twice a week. We meet on Wednesdays and we meet on Sundays to practice yoga together, to meditate together, to share in community and connect. And then on the other days, you meditate independently on that mantra at a time that's suitable for you. And I make all the videos of the live classes available. So if you think you might be missing some live classes, know that the video will be available to you. So it works for everybody. All right, enough of that. Let's get working today again on detoxing the body temple. And with this detoxing of the body temple, we're opening ourselves up to a more purified experience through which we can connect more deeply to universal consciousness, right? We are embodied consciousness, individualized consciousness, each one of us. But there's something wider. There's something more eternal and more expansive that unites us all, and that's universal consciousness. We are all a derivative of universal consciousness. When we start to employ meditation and yogic technology to purify the body temple, we start to connect more deeply, not only to our individualized consciousness, it starts to express itself more powerfully through us. We also connect more deeply to the source through which that universe or that individualized consciousness comes from, which is the universal consciousness. Okay, so let's get ready for it today. Please make sure to drink water, some green juice today after class to help really flush out what we are stirring up here in the body. All right, I'm going to slide back. Turn on my speaker.
Battery 40%.
Okay.
Connected to iPhone and MacBook.
All right, guys. Please find yourselves a nice, comfortable place to sit. Let's take the shoulders down away from the ears. Take a few breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth. Close the eyes down. And if you're newer to Kundalini Yoga, we practice with the eyes closed for a very specific purpose. And I encourage you at any point in time where you need cueing or you need some visual visual assistance, or even using your eyes for stability, please feel free to open them. But when it feels comfortable for you to do so, I encourage you to close your eyes and just start to experience your inner universe. Right? It's through connecting more powerfully to our inner universe that we can start to experience our outer world differently. Right? Heal the inner aspects of the being so the outer projection starts to heal and transform. So getting comfortable in the body, starting to settle in, ground through the hips, lengthen through the spine, shoulders are down and away, chin gently tucks to the chest, and the eyes draw up to that space between the eyebrows. And take a few breaths in through the nose. I hear my dog lightly snoring to my right, which is so cute. She's hidden under a blanket. Let's bring the hands to the heart center. Rub the palms together, stimulating 72,000 energy channels. We call these nadis. These nadis, these energy channels begin in the navel center and they meander throughout the whole body and end in the hands and the feet. So when we rub the hands and the feet together, we're stimulating, we're opening up and activating these meridians, these energy channels. Let's bring the thumbs into the sternum. And with every Kundalini Yoga class, we tune in with the Adi mantra. Adi means first, the first mantra, our invocational mantra. And the sound is Ong Namo Gurudev Namo. I bow to the divine teacher within. We're casting out this intention to connect to our highest self. And we're also expressing a very high vibrational sound frequency into our being and into the space around us as we connect to this high vibration, connect to this high intention. And then we tune in with the Mangaliccharan mantra, a mantra of protection. Let's start. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. I bow to the divine teacher within. 3 times through. Let's take a deep breath in through the nose to begin. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Arangure Name Jugarangure Name Sat Gure Name Sri Gurudev Name. Arangure Name Jugarangure Name Sat Gure Name Sri Gurudev Name. Arangure Name Jugarangure Name Sat Gure Name Sri Gurudev Name. Take a deep breath in through the nose. Suspend it. Root lock, third eye. And exhale, release. Gently blink the eyes open. Hello, everybody. The world always looks a little different after we tune in, which is so beautiful, which is so cool. So today we're going to be working on detoxifying the body temple. And, you know, from a practical perspective, that serves us to maintain health, right? To prevent disease. There are a myriad of things that we are exposed to, whether by choice or by circumstance, that toxify and degrade the body, right? The air that we breathe, right? There's increased pollution in the air, which brings toxins into the body. The foods that we eat, whether it has preservatives or some sort of toxins or pesticides or anything like that, right? Even unknowingly, we can be ingesting foods that have things that bring toxins into the body. When we ingest drugs and alcohol, pharmaceuticals, this serves to toxify the body in certain ways. And then when you go to subtler realms, when we consider toxification, right? Sometimes the company that we keep energetically can be somewhat toxic, right? We've been around toxic people, and that can serve to degrade the emotional state, the psychological state, which can, over time, carry over into disease within the body. Not to mention the media that we expose ourselves to. Either we find ourselves exposed to beyond our control, billboards, right, advertisements, but also violence that we watch on TV, video games, music that we hear that can be misogynistic or violent or in some way disempowering and disengaging from our highest self. All of this serves to actually toxify the consciousness. And when the consciousness is toxified, right, that carries over into the physical body. So even if it's not something that we are physically ingesting that is toxic to the body, there's some things that we can take in through the eyes and through the ears and through the energy field that can serve to degrade our being in the physical body. And so with this, a regular yoga practice that serves to help us cleanse the organs, cleanse the glands, stimulate the lymph nodes, oxygenate the body, and move pranic life force energy, charge the pranic life force energy. So our vitality is increased to help combat and offset some of these degrading aspects. But also when we tap into meditation, right, bring ourselves in connection with a rhythm of breath, allow ourselves to sit in calm, relaxed, understimulated states, right? There is a cleansing of the subconscious that occurs that helps us offset some of that toxicity that we take in energetically through the eyes, through the ears, and also through the energy field. So that's what today's Kriya set is going to be all about. So although some of the movements, as always, in Kundalini Yoga tend to be a little bit peculiar sometimes, just know that the position, the movement, the repetition, the angles, all of these things that we're doing are aligning the body in a way to make most use of aligning ourselves in a way that will cleanse the organs, stimulate glands, cleanse lymph nodes, and align ourselves with perhaps charging the navel center, opening the heart field, charging the field of energy around the body. All of it has definitive purpose, despite how peculiar it may seem from time to time. So although our bodies are designed, right? Our bodies are designed to naturally heal and regain homeostasis, regain balance, and naturally remove toxins that enter our body through the air we breathe, through the foods that we eat, and experiences that we encounter. The pace of our lives and the condition of our nervous system and the level of our stress makes it difficult for the body and mind to go through their natural cleansing process, right? Sometimes the activities that we participate in minimize the body's natural healing capabilities, right? They offset it. Detoxification is the natural process of the body, right? The body neutralizes, it transforms, it processes, it cleanses, it removes unwanted toxins and materials. These unwanted toxins and materials from an Ayurvedic perspective are called ama, right? Any ama in the body. This is all toxins that are that we can remove through yogic practice, through working with certain herbs and foods through Ayurvedic practice. The liver, the kidneys, the colon, the lungs, the skin, and the lymphatic system all play essential roles in this process of natural self-healing and detoxification, right? The liver is our major detoxifier. It inactivates and removes harmful substances that we ingest, right? The food additives, the harmful minerals, toxic medications, excess hormones. This is the work of the liver, right? Hugely self-cleansing and purifying to help the body remain in balance and regain homeostasis when it's out of balance. I'm sorry, the liver. The kidneys filter out excess salt, waste from metabolism, and manages fluid levels in the body, right? So maintaining a water balance in the body. This is why it's aligned with the second chakra, which is aligned with the water element. The colon rids the body of solid waste from digestion, and the lungs rid the body of carbon dioxide, which is a byproduct of breathing. In addition, the lungs serve, as I mentioned before, to help us create a rhythm in meditation to change the wave patterns of the brain. Right? Oftentimes when we're in stress, there's a wave pattern in the brain that is disharmonious. When we can manage and create rhythm and harmony in the patterning of the breath, that carries over into the wave patterns of the brain. So the lungs are very suggestive to the whole rhythm of the operation of our body. So when we start to really tune in with creating rhythm and consistency in our breath and in our lungs, carries over into the wave patterns of the brain, and thus affects the mind itself, helping us cleanse the subconscious mind, right? Removing some of those byproducts of stimulation of stress caused by the five senses. The skin removes the body of crystal waste products through perspiration. And the lymphatic system rids the body of toxins, waste, and other materials with the help of our white blood cells. Okay, from a yogic perspective, detoxification is also about using movement, breath, and awareness to heighten the experience, to make best use of the body's natural tendencies towards self-cleansing, right? We start to come to know ourselves, know the body temple more completely, more powerfully. We start to become a master in awareness of what our body's functions are able to do. So then we start to know what connecting to the breath can do. We start to know what the kidneys and the liver are capable of. And so we can bring ourselves into postures and make use of those organs. We know where glands are located in the body and how to stimulate our lymphatic system through use of breath, through rhythm, through movement, through repetition. So it's a technology of coming to know thyself and understand the science of the body temple and make best use of it to cleanse the mind and the body of physical and emotional stress. All of this allows us to let go and release at all levels of our being. And this creates a holistic purification. When we purify the body, when we remove ama or toxins from the body, it allows the consciousness to become more crystallized. It allows our awareness to expand and allows our individual consciousness to connect more specifically with universal consciousness. And then we start to become more aware and more loving participators in our experience of life. Okay, so today's Kriya set, I would like you to really remember that every movement that we do in coordination with breath, the time taken, the focus of the eyes, the posture of the hands, everything has definitive purpose. So really consider all of today's work very sacred in cleansing the body temple to help us access that highest crystallized awareness and consciousness. Okay, let's start with warm-up, Sufi circles. Let's bring our hands onto the shins. Let me pull up our music playlist. Okay. Hands are on the shins. Eyes are drawn up to third eye center. And we start grounding our lowest energy center, massaging the internal organs. Eyes are drawn up to third eye center. Pushing any distracting devices away. And just hold yourself in this sacred space for about this hour and 15 minutes that we connect into higher awareness. We got, in many ways, the material realm down, helping access the subtle realm of awareness. Makes us better masters of our operation in the material world. Inhale forward, exhale down. Eyes at third eye center. Moving through the chest, moving through the shoulders. Let's go for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, hold center, and reverse the direction. Inhale forward, exhale back. There she is. Breathing more deeply into the diaphragm, full breaths into the lower lobes of the lungs. Let's go for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold center, flex the spine. Inhale forward, exhale, round back. Powerful breath, flexing and rounding through the spine. Think of this as a way to charge the pranic life force energy and distribute it through the whole body. Opening up that central channel of the spine that allows the Kundalini energy to rise. Let's go for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, lift high through the crown. Suspend the breath. And exhale. Hands come onto the shoulders. Shoulders drop down away from the ears. Inhale, twist left. Exhale, twist right. Nice and grounded through the hips. Allow that energy to rise up into the heart. Eyes at third eye center. Deepening that breath. Inhale left, exhale right. Realigning the vertebrae, bringing out low body organs, getting rid of toxins and stagnancy, distributing prana. Let's go for just a few more. And we lift those hands up off the shoulders. Gyan Mudra, index finger and thumb, connecting an energetic circuit. Mudras have a lot of power to direct and create certain energetic experiences in the body. Let's reach those arms up 60 degrees. Nice and strong, long through the arms, shoulders away from the ears. Feel that funnel of energy at the base of the spine. Let's go for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, hold center. And let's sweep through the energy field. Nice long reach. Eyes, third eye. Lateral flexion through the spine. Contracting and extending through the side body. Detoxing the organs in the side body. Let's go for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Reach arms high. Exhale, hinge, bow forward, stretch through the low back. And then let's come on to hands and knees. Tabletop position. Hands are under the shoulders, knees are under the hips. Let's begin cat-cow. Inhale, chin and tail. Exhale, round, tuck and dove. Let's go for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, chin and tail, rise. Exhale. Dome the back, hollow out the belly. You come to a neutral spine. When you're ready, back to seated cross-leg position. All right. Let's get some breath work to get this life force distributed through the whole body. I'm going to take my arms up to 60 degrees. We're going to come into Ego Eradicator. Shoulders down away from the ears. Pull the fingers in toward the pads of the palms. Thumbs face one another. Eyes up to third eye center. Waiting for her to come down. Down. Let's go for breath of fire. Eyes at the third eye center. We're going to rhythmically pump the belly as we inhale and exhale through the nose. It's going to look like this. You gotta get out of the way. Okay. Think of this as a battery charger. Find a pace that is sustainable for you. Don't rush through it. You want inhales and exhales very even, paced, and steady. Keeping those eyes at the third eye center, stimulating glands in the brain.
Sarvanirantara 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 Ji Sarvanirantara 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 Ji Sarvanirantara Sarvanirantara.
Stay with me, keep those arms strong, Shoulders away from the ears.
Hare ego purukh samana, Hare ego purukh samana, Hare ego purukh samana, Hare ego purukh samana.
30 more seconds.
Sarvanirantara, Sarvanirantara, Sarvanirantara ji. Sarvanirantara, Sarvanirantara, Sarvanirantara ji. Sarvanirantara, Sarvanirantara, Sarvanirantara ji. Sarvanirantara, Sarvanirantara, Sarvanirantara ji.
And take a deep inhale. Big belly, root lock, third eye. Keep the breath held, join the thumbs to touch, reach the fingers to the sky. Keep the posture. Exhale. Inhale, suspend and direct the energy. Exhale. Hands down and around. Just pause for a moment. Feeling the space in the lungs, the clarity in your awareness. Maybe a little more vitality in the physical body. Come lay down on the back. Okay, we're going to start with stretch pose. Very powerful part of Kundalini Yoga, exercising Kundalini Yoga. Now, try your best to ground the low back, so there's no space through which you can slide your hand under. Tailbones turn down toward the heels, feet lift up off the ground about 6 inches. Navel's engaged, arms reach toward the feet, eyes look at the toes, and we begin breath of fire. Now those of you with tender backs, you can slide the hands under. Those of you with tight hip flexors, you can alternate the lift and the lower of the legs so you have some grounding stability here. Alright, here we go. It's a challenging posture. I encourage you to work through it and stay committed. You feel it in your whole body. It's very visceral. Charging up that navel point energy, that dantian. Dig deep, stay with it. Almost there, guys. Come on, stay in it. Last 10. Inhale. Suspend the breath, engage. And exhale, release. Good job. Not easy. Just take a little rest. Allow the energy to assimilate. It's important in the practice of Kundalini Yoga to give yourself time to rest, reflect, be still. Helps us balance out the nervous system. Allows the parasympathetic nervous system to step forth and do its work. Alright, now we're going to stay here. And I'd like you to keep the heels together, toes apart, like if you were a mermaid or a merman. Okay? Arms are on the ground, palms face down. And we're going to work our way up today through this detoxification process. So we're getting to the glands and the lymph nodes in the lower region, first, second chakra of the body. So my legs are together, my heels are together, and my toes are turned out kind of like a fishtail. Okay, and I'm going to inhale with my feet open, exhale, draw my toes up to the sky. So it's a very subtle movement, just in the legs only, rotating open and closed to the hips. Okay, here we go. I want you to have the legs engaged, the inner thighs and the quadriceps engaged. And remember, some of these postures may be a little peculiar today, but they have very powerful purpose for detoxing and removing the body of Amma. Inhale to open the feet, exhale to draw the feet together. Keep those thighs engaged. You're going to start to feel the work in the legs. It's going to actually start to feel like you're getting a little workout in the legs, surprisingly. Stay with it. Stay committed. Stay focused on the task. It's very easy to get distracted, but I want you to stay in this sacred space of cleansing, detoxing, purifying. Let's go for just a minute longer with this rotation of the legs. And pay attention today in your Kriya. If you're noticing maybe a gentle headache or some nausea, that's a sign that detoxification is occurring. Right? It's moving its way into your bloodstream and you're starting to experience the result of the release of some of those toxins. So please be sure to drink some water today after class. Let's go for 10 more seconds. Inhale, suspend the breath, turn those toes out. And exhale, release. I'm going to take my hands behind my head. I'm going to interlace my fingers behind the back of my head. My elbows are going to be to the sky. Ground your feet first because I'd like you to take any arch out of your back. Turn the tailbone down so the low back is pressed to the mat. Head stays grounded. Our elbows are to the sky, hands interlaced. I'm going to lift my legs up to about, 40-degree angle or so. And I'm going to scissor the legs up and down. Legs do not touch the ground. Breath coordinates with movement. Inhale, exhale through the nose. Navel is strong. Low back presses to the mat. Eyes are closed. Third eye center. Here we go. Feeling that second and third chakra getting activated. Working on the colon. Working in the navel center. Energy of the solar plexus. Let it get challenging. Lean into the challenge. We got a minute left, you guys. Stay with me. Feel free to bend the knees if you need a little relief. Last 10. Now inhale, suspend the breath, root lock, third eye, and exhale. Release, relax, rest for a moment. And allow the energy to clear. Give yourself the time to just let it be. All right, let's draw the knees into the chest. And rock yourself up and down the length of the spine. Okay. Inhale forward, exhale back. Now we're going to be transitioning to the belly. Okay, so after a couple rocks, as you lift up, cross over the shins, come on to a plank pose, and then bring yourself down onto the belly. So let's take 2 more rocks here. And then as you come up, I'm going to cross over the shins, pop it onto tabletop, okay? And come down onto the belly. Now, this is going to be an open mouth breath with the tongue extended. So the tongue serves as a really powerful mechanism through which to help us detox. So I'm going to be on the belly here. Hands are under the shoulders. Tops of the feet press onto the mat. Okay, with my tongue extended, I'm going to inhale, exhale. And be powerful on that exhale. Now your tongue may start to taste a little bitter. That's a good sign that the detox process is in play. Let's go for 4 more. Inhale, hold. Exhale. Please press it back into a child's pose. Knees out wide, hips sink back to the heels, forehead to the ground. And just allow for a little counter pose in the back to stretch through the low back, release any tension that may have generated. Take some long, deep breaths. This set is like a trip to the doctor. Assuming you drink a lot of water after class, tomorrow you'll be feeling very clean and very crisp, maybe even later today. All right, inhale, rise. We're going to transition right back onto the back. Okay. Now we're starting in a laying down position. Palms are down onto the ground. Feet are down on the ground. And then I'm going to take my knees in, tuck them into my chest, raise the arms up to the sky. So this is my exhale. This is my inhale. Stay out of the way. Here we go. Exhale, inhale. Inner thighs are engaged, bathroom muscles are engaged, navel center's engaged. This kind of pumping action serves as a lymphatic stimulator. Every lymph node in the body is being affected here. Let's go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold on the 1. Take a deep inhale. Suspend the breath. And exhale, release. Just take a moment to allow. You're getting used to allowing yourself to not worry about time, not focus on thoughts of the past or anticipations of the future, and just allowing presence to take hold. Alright, let's draw the knees into the chest. Rock yourself up. Let's come into a seated cross-legged position. And we're going to start with counterclockwise Sufi circles only, right? So we want to go counterclockwise. Okay, working for the intestines. So it's inhale forward, exhale back, eyes at third eye center. Think of this as a churning, as a massaging of all of these internal organs in the low part of the body, assisting with a digestion, elimination, detoxification. And let the upper body play a nice role here, lifting through the heart, rounding through the back, shoulders and neck. It's usually at this point, if you have a lot of toxins in your body, you may start to feel a little bit nauseous. Just know that the reason that you may feel a little nauseous is because you are cleansing, you are releasing. Inhale and exhale. Bringing the body back into balance, which brings the mind, the spirit, the direction back into balance. Let's go for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, hold center. Just rest for a few minutes, moments. And let's connect to some sound current. Vaheguru, Vaheguru, Vahejiyu, Vaheguru, Vaheguru, Vaheguru. Take a deep inhale. Suspend the breath. And release. Let's rise up and we're going to come to stand. I'm going to be side facing for you because I want you to see the posture that I'll be holding. So I'm going to be in a forward fold. Honey, you are really working me today. All right. I'm in a forward fold. I have a bend in the knees if I need some support for my low back, right? You don't want to be rounding. You want a nice flat back, and so maybe bending your knees will help. I'd like you to grab onto your ankles. And we have a wide posture. Feet are about shoulder width apart. Okay? Grabbing onto the ankles, and we're going to bend and extend, right? Just like that. Grabbing onto the ankles, forward fold, nice flat spine, bend, extend. Working the life nerve in the back of the leg. You know this is the sciatic. Working the hamstrings. The thighs, the muscle in the thighs, stimulates the bones in the thighs to produce the most amount of red blood cells in the body. Okay, so we're producing red blood cells here as we stimulate the thighs. It's a nice little workout for the legs. Let's go for 20 more. 1. That's 10. Inhale. Lengthen through the spine, lengthen through the legs. Exhale. Shake that head loose. And then gently rise up to flat spine. Let's come seated, cross-leg position. Now to the most subtle realm of detoxification, which is for that of the subconscious mind. We're going to do some chanting. The mantra, Satnam, 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 Waheguru. Okay, Satnam, truth is my identity. We're chanting, truth is my identity. 6 times. And then on the 7th, Waheguru. How great is that internal teacher, that guru, that brings me from the darkness or ignorance into the light, awareness. Right? And in many ways, that guru expressing itself fully is starting to understand that everything that we need, all the power, all the self-healing, all the confidence, all of that lives within us. It's not outside of ourselves to be purchased, to be used upon of somebody else to gain, right? It's all within us. So we're in Gyan Mudra. Eyes are at third eye center. Very monotone. A little hair floating around here. I'll just let it be there. Long spine. Tail tucks down.
Satnam,
Eyes at third eye.
Satnam, Satnam,
Chin to the chest.
Satnam, Vaheguru.
Satnam, 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 Vaheguru. Satnam, 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 Vaheguru. Satnam, 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 Vaheguru. Satnam, 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 Vaheguru. Take a big deep breath through your nose on that pause in between.
Satnam, Vaheguru.
Satnam, 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 Vaheguru. Satnam, 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 Vaheguru. Satnam, 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 Vaheguru. Satnam, 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 Vaheguru. Satnam, 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 Vaheguru. Satnam, 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 Vaheguru.
Satnam,
You have
Satnam,
the mantra down, the breath down. Now think about maybe allowing the belly to rhythmically pump as you chant Satnam. Satnam, 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 Vaheguru. 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 Keep chanting.
Satnam, Satnam, Satnam,
Allow yourself to sink into the rhythm.
Satnam, 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 Vaheguru.
Satnam, 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 Vaheguru. Satnam, 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 Waheguru. 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 As you repetitively chant, there are meridian points at the roof of the mouth that when repetitively, rhythmically hit, activate glands in the brain, hypothalamus, pituitary, pineal. Articulate. Satnam, 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 Waheguru. 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 Four more. Satnam, 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 Waheguru. 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 Take a deep inhale. Satnam, 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 Satnam. Big belly, root lock, third eye, suspend the breath. Eyes at third eye, very strong. Press the tongue to the roof of the mouth. Satnam, 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 Satnam. Feel the heartbeat on your held breath. Satnam, 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 Waheguru. Again, inhale. Satnam, 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 Waheguru. Satnam, 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 Waheguru. Now take those arms up overhead. Press the palms. Reach up, very strong. Engage the hands. Feel the engagement in the arms. Cross one thumb over the other. Take a deep inhale. Reach, suspend. Eyes at third eye, root lock, third eye focus. Satnam, Satnam, Waheguru. Satnam, 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 Satnam. Exhale. Satnam, Waheguru. Again, inhale. Satnam, Satnam, hold. Without tension, without anxiety, but direct the energy. Satnam, 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 Waheguru. Satnam, 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 Satnam. Last time, inhale. Satnam, 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 Waheguru. Satnam, 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 Satnam. Release the hands as you exhale. Satnam, 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 Satnam. Gently laying down onto your back. Satnam, 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 Waheguru. Satnam, 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 Waheguru. Satnam, 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 Waheguru. Gently come laying down onto the back. Satnam, 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 Waheguru.
Satnam, 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 Satnam.
Allow your feet and thighs to turn out naturally. Tailbone turns down toward the heels. Palms face up, shoulders down away from the ears. Jaw softens. Tongue relaxes in the mouth. Ears fall back. And eyes sink back. Gently wiggling the fingers and the toes. Draw the knees into the chest. Wrap the forearms around the shins and rock from side to side. And roll onto one side into fetal position. While you're there, take a full breath in through the nose, taking your time, being patient. And then sigh that breath out through the mouth. Gently using your top hand to press yourself up seated. Cross-leg position. At the end of every Kundalini yoga class with me, we do a mantra meditation. I love chanting mantra in practice. So not only do we do mantra at the end of class, but oftentimes we do it throughout class, as we did today. Mantra has such a profound impact on your consciousness, on your relaxation, on the condition of your nervous system, on your glandular system. It is such a beautiful science, not to be taken lightly or passed over as some sort of, sanctimonious process, right? Mantra is a true and very real vibrational science and technology. Today's mantra is called the magic mantra. Ek Onkar Sat Gur Prasad, Sat Gur Prasad, Ek Onkar. So it's basically the first statement and then the first statement reversed. Ek Onkar Sat Gur Prasad, and then we reverse it. Sat Gur Prasad, Ek Onkar. This mantra is very powerful and very sacred. And it is a mantra that is said to really transform the negative into the positive, right? It has this power to kind of flip the energy. So if you're experiencing negative thoughts, negative feelings, chant this mantra and it can shift your perspective. Okay, very powerful. Do your best to maintain a positive outlook after you chant this. They say about 24 hours, maintain that positive vibration. It's a very powerful mantra, and it's said to help us manifest the energy that we hold. So if we're maintaining a positive energy, we can manifest in that positive or maybe even better neutral realm. So the translation of the mantra, Ek Onkar, there is one creator. Sat Gur Prasad, the truth is revealed through Guru's grace. And then we reverse it. The truth is revealed through Guru's grace. There is one creator. Now, what do we mean by Guru's grace? There's a lot of use of the word Guru. Like if you are a Kundalini Yoga student or teacher, oftentimes you will find a teacher with the name of Guru, right? That is a given name when you take on being a Kundalini Yoga teacher, or you in the practice of Sikhism, oftentimes a name is generated as a result of astrology. And the name given is like a gift, is something that is a gift to you. And sometimes people are given the name Guru, which means that which brings from the darkness to the light. It's a person who serves as a teacher. Okay, oftentimes we also think the word Guru is some person who's enlightened. All of these are true, and they all hold different vibrations. So don't assume that through Guru's grace, meaning that you have to find yourself some sort of exalted being to have them bestow grace upon you, right? The Guru also lives within inside you, that teacher within yourself, right? That within you, that evolutionary process, that evolutionary consciousness that brings you from ignorance to awareness. That is the Guru's grace that we talk about in this mantra. The truth is revealed through the evolutionary process of your consciousness, Guru's grace, okay? Ek Onkar Sat Gur Prasad, Sat Gur Prasad, Ek Onkar. Shoulders down and away, chin of the chest, long spine, Gyan Mudra. Here we go. Find it here. There we go. Nope, too fast. Moving too fast. I don't want that song. Okay, I'm having little technical challenges here. There we go. Listen to the first round, catch the melody, and allow yourself to vibrate the sound. Your voice doesn't need to be perfect or beautiful, but you do need to allow yourself to vibrate.
Ek Onkar, Satguru Prasad, Satguru
Eyes, the third eye.
Prasad. Ek Onkar,
Ek Onkar,
Satguru Prasad, Satguru Prasad.
Ek Onkar, Ek Onkar,
Satguru Prasad, Satguru Prasad.
Ek Onkar, Ek Onkar,
Satguru Prasad, Satguru Prasad.
Ek Onkar, Ek Onkar,
Satguru Prasad, Satguru Prasad.
Ek Onkar, Ek Onkar,
Satguru Prasad, Satguru Prasad.
Ek Onkar, Ek Onkar,
Satguru Prasad, Satguru Prasad.
Ek Onkar, Ek Onkar,
Satguru Prasad, Satguru Prasad.
Ek Onkar, Ek Onkar,
Satguru Prasad, Satguru Prasad.
Ek Onkar,
Ek Onkar, Satguru Prasad, Satguru Prasad.
Ek Onkar, Ek Onkar,
Satguru Prasad, Satguru Prasad.
Ek Onkar, Ek Onkar,
Satguru Prasad, Satguru Prasad.
Ek Onkar, Ek Onkar,
Satguru Prasad, Satguru Prasad.
Ek Onkar, Ek Onkar,
Satguru Prasad, Satguru Prasad.
Last
Ek
two.
Onkar,
Ek Onkar,
Satguru Prasad, Satguru Prasad.
Ek Onkar,
Ek Onkar, Satguru Prasad, Satguru Prasad.
Ek Onkar. Take a deep inhale. Suspend the breath. Root lock, third eye. And exhale. Let's bring the hands to the heart center. Let's close out with one round of the long time sun. May the long time sun shine upon you. All love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. And then we close out with 3 long vibrational expressions of Satnam, declaring truth is our identity. Let's take a deep breath in through the nose to begin. You ready? May the long time sun shine upon you. All love surround you. And the pure light within you guide your way on. Guide your way on. Guide your way on. Take a deep breath in through the nose, suspending the breath. Please bring those folded hands to third eye center, blessing that you'll be guided by intuition and have the wisdom and courage to follow it. Exhale, bowing forward. Satnam, namaste. Thank you, everybody, for joining me today. Happy Saturday. I hope you enjoyed yourselves. Again, you can practice with me 4 times a week live on my platform on my website. Yoga Club, you could go to caralooney.com and go to the Yoga Club classes section. You have a number of different membership options. And you also have the option to drop in anytime you want to a class. Today is the last day to register for the early bird rate on my 40-day meditation journey. We're going to be working with a Buddhist mantra, Om Mani Padme Hum, and we will be working with the teachings of the Buddha. We'll be practicing Kundalini yoga. We will be working on a book, so we have a little book club element. We meet twice a week, and the journey starts this coming Wednesday. Registration closes on Wednesday, and today is the last day of the early bird rate of 55. Let's see. We have Simran Sphere. Simran says, Satnam. Thank you, Satnam. Howard, thank you very much. I'm glad you like the Kriya. You're welcome, Dan. Thank you, guys. And I look forward to seeing you tomorrow for my Vinyasa Flow class on Yoga Club at 8:45 in the morning Pacific. If you're a member, great to see you. If you'd like to drop in and check it out, you can go to drop-ins under my Yoga Club classes section all the way down at the bottom. And if you'd like to try class out as my guest, please feel free to email me, kara@caralooney.com, and just mention that you'd like to be my guest. All right. Thank you, everybody. Have a great Saturday. Have a great weekend. And drink a lot of water today. Cleanse it out. Okay. Satnam. Bye-bye.